Hey, it's Max Fisher here from A Better Universe. It's our Weekend Warrior series. Happy Easter to some, happy Sunday to all. Today, I want to go over a little bit about optimizing our bodies. We're really trying to, with all these workouts and yoga and increasing our perception and all these things that we're trying to achieve for harmony. Basically, all we're trying to do is optimize the body to its fullest potential. So when you take in this yoga and you start, doing these backward lunge twists or backward lunge twists like that and stuff like, where it really kind of twists everything in your body, and then you hear the lady in the yoga video or whatever, soften your face, soften your shoulders. And you're like, Jesus, how am I supposed to do that? Or why would I soften my face? What does that even mean? The idea is that you're holding tension in your body where there doesn't need to be tension. And with that tension, you're actually using up energy. You are trying to readily perceive what parts of your body actually need to be engaged and under this tension, and have those impulses fired from your central nervous system to make the muscles contract. So with closing your eyes while doing your yoga, you can become more familiar about what's holding tension and what actually needs to hold tension, where those sensations come from, and the amount of actual energy that you need to put into execute them. You don't need to fully engage your obliques to make that turn, but you might be doing that just in the effort that in your mind you think this is a hard move, so you're trying to engage as much as possible. With the breathing, you want to try and release as much as possible and come to an optimized state. And if you can learn to optimize your state and your body and the amount of energy that you put into any kind of movement, you'll find that at the end of the day, you don't have this fatigue over you. You don't feel so tired and drained. I mean, even if you're just sitting at a desk, optimizing your mind, and because obviously your mind affects your body, if you optimize your mind, it kind of follows in your body, and that's why, a lot of people don't do that. So after sitting at the office all day, they just feel drained, physically and mentally, because what happens in the mind follows in the body. It's a connection process, guys. So if you try and take this into account and bring this into your day, think about, if you're gritting your teeth, try and notice that. Try and increase your perception of that. And basically, the best way to either increase your perception is, one, increase the impulses that are going through your body so they're more readily perceivable, or increase your perception through awareness. And isometric holds are one of my favorite ways to do that. I feel like a lot of people are deterred from doing some isometric holds, like front lever, back lever, handstands and stuff like that, because they're often very advanced. So what I want to share with you guys today, I've shared it in earlier videos, but for those of you that don't know it, you can do isometrics anywhere, and it's a great way to train your body. It's a great way to load your central nervous system, and it's a great way to enhance your perception of the energy that it takes to create a certain amount of tension in each muscle group. And basically all you do is flex your muscles slowly. And so I'm flexing across the chest into the triceps, and I can feel it on the back side of my my forearms right through here. So, and you just slowly tense until you're tensing as much as possible and engaging as much as possible. And if you close your eyes, it'll become more readily available to perceive because you've taken out that visual stimulus. Great way to, if you're not already started or you want to start advanced calisthenics, or you're already into it and you're having trouble getting past certain moves, these are great training techniques to use to get a start, move past, and it's because you're virtually training your body and your central nervous system all day, every day, if you want, through your imagination and visualization process. I've told you guys before that the brain doesn't recognize the difference between imaginary and real life. Neither does your central nervous system. And the more data that you have to input into this visualization, make it more detailed, the more effective it's going to be. So if you already know what it feels like to hold a front lever, then you can actually visualize that, put some of the stimulus into your arm just through this isometric hold, and just imagine you keeping the balance. I know it might be a little weird if you're at the office to put your hand over your head and do this, so maybe just keep it at your side, but visualize it's over your head. Put the tension through like you're pushing down into the ground. The actual effects of this are very powerful. A lot of people don't realize it. They're going to take this word of advice and throw it to the side and say, oh, that's kind of cool, and not use it. I recommend against that. I mean, you're increasing your perception and you're increasing the impulses, which makes it more readily perceivable. Not to mention also that it is actually building muscle, and your muscle fibers slowly and fast twitch just through the slow tension in your arm, body, chest, legs, whatever you're working. That also will transfer over. I mean, with the yoga aspect, the meditation aspects, if you guys are doing Buddha Shuddhi and your chakra cleansing, you'll have a more defined idea of where these energies are coming from, how to move them through your systems, and create a more balanced and harmonious life so you guys can live abundantly and all those other great things we try and do in this personal development world. So that's my spiel for today. Go out there, find those eggs if that's what you're doing. Otherwise, it's the weekend warrior, guys. Don't stop. Don't stop grinding. It's coming to the end. We're more than halfway through, and the only time is now. Now's the time to get on your goals and complete them, and do what you got to do. All right. So this is Max Fisher from A Better Universe, your mind, body, spirit connection. I'll see you tomorrow.